Hello, everyone. It's Marcus, and welcome to more chatting in my jungle room. I'm heading over to Perth, where I'm speaking to an Adelaide guy. He's like famous. Like, let's be honest. He and the boy bands that he's with are Adelaide legends. They're icons, and they're just going gangbusters. Not only in Adelaide, not only in Australia, but around the world. Please, everyone, welcome Ben Francis of the 64. Hey, Ben.
It's great to be here.
We have done a good handful of interviews now, and every time I chat with you, I get more and more excited about how your career has just taken off. Like
Yeah.
seriously, I'm waiting for that Vegas residency anytime. Like
So am I, Marcus.
it'll
That is
happen.
the
Like
goal. That would be
seriously,
that would be nice.
step aside Cher, step aside Brittany. Who's ever looking after it all now? Let's be honest, Brittany hasn't done anything for a while. Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn. Hey. You are everywhere. I mean, obviously, at the moment, you're over in Perth doing the Perth,
Mm,
but Adelaide Fringe is not far away. You're coming back here very soon to your hometown where you've got two
we
shows.
are.
One is the 60s and 70s by the 64, and one is the 70s by Living in the 70s by the
Yeah.
64. Let's break both of them down, but let's talk about 60s and 70s show first.
Mm,
Obviously, 7th of March at Hopgood Theatre, then 21st of March at Norwood Concert Hall. Love it there, acoustically brilliant.
oh yeah.
Then Shedley Theatre on the 28th of March. What
That's
can you
right.
expect from the 60s and 70s show this time around?
Yeah, so Hits of the 60s and 70s is basically our flagship show. So it's the one we first ever created. And that was, in fact, 10 years ago in this Adelaide Fringe. So this is our 10th Adelaide Fringe season. We were, for those viewers who don't know, we started in a high school music classroom. We were introduced to the music of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons by Michael Griffiths, who was our singing teacher at the time. And so, yeah, we kind of put together this show and expanded out into the 60s of firstly just the 60s. So, the Beach Boys and Elvis and all, Dion and the Belmonts and all of those kind of amazing artists. And we put on a show during the Adelaide Fringe in 2016. And that was our first public performance. And now 10 years later, we're able to be doing our biggest Fringe season yet, which is really exciting to be able to come home for a month and spend some time in Adelaide. So yes, this Hits of the 60s and 70s is our big 2.5 hour production that goes around the suburbs. So it's a full length show, and it's just got it's jam packed with lots of 60s, lots of 70s, and backed by an amazing seven-piece band as well.
I've got it on good authority that there is a bit of Tina Turner, there's a bit of Neil Diamond. Things are looking
There is.
because I mean,
There is, and there's some really nice brand new ones that we've done as well. We've added quite a few new songs to both shows this year to revamp the set list a little bit, and we're really excited about some of those new numbers.
speaking about excited, your parents must be beside themselves. Finally, the boys are back in town. I've heard, I mean,
I know,
talking to your mum, she's just going to chain you to a chair so you can't
I
escape.
know. In fact, you know what? I actually got a text from my mum this morning saying, "Are you alive?" I
Oh.
haven't seen mum since Christmas, so yeah, there you go.
Well, speaking about alive, like we were just saying, 86 degrees or something ridiculous in Adelaide today. My
Yeah.
plants are barely alive. I don't know what this heat is good for. It's crazy. Hopefully, by the time Adelaide Fringe comes around, it's cooled down a little bit because those temps
Yeah.
can be sweltering.
Although I have to say, I do like the South Australian dry heat. We've spent quite a lot of time on cruises in kind of Southeast Asia where it's just the humidity. Oh, and Fiji, we did in early January this year. And the humidity was 92% on one of the days. And it was just, so even though it was only 32 or something, it was just crazy hot. It was just, and
Well,
I wear glasses, so I open my hotel room and it's just like,
steamer.
can't see.
Hey, I don't even know how you guys do it all because you are everywhere. You do so many incredible shows, and like I said, like massive congratulations. Last show I
Thank you.
saw you do, which is this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the second year running, the Christmas proms at Adelaide Town Hall.
Yeah.
That show
Yeah.
is becoming like a signature staple part of the Christmas in Adelaide now, isn't it?
It is, and you heard it here first. It's coming back to the Adelaide Town Hall in December. We're going to announce in a couple of weeks that it's going to be quite a part of a broader tour this year because it's proved really popular. We do love those Christmas songs,
Mm,
It's kind of a shame that we can only sing them once a year. I mean, I guess we could do Christmas in July,
ridiculous.
but
That's
yeah, so we're doing a little bit of an expanded tour, so more people will get to see that one as well.
fabulous. Lock up those fruit mince pies. You know, there's
Exactly. Keep
someone
them
in
away
the
from
band.
Finn.
Exactly, exactly. Um, hey, moving on to living in the 70s. That's only been around a good couple of years now, 2 or 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and that runs from Friday the 20th of February right through to the 1st of March at the Flamingo in Gluttony, Rymel Park, obviously, everybody. Holy moly. The Bee Gees, Skyhooks, Kiss, ABBA, Eagles, Gloria Gaynor, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
How did this show come about?
Yeah, so we really wanted to premiere a brand new show. We'd done so much of the 60s over our time. We only started kind of building some 70s repertoire in 2023. So we premiered this show in 2024, and it just went gangbusters, to be honest. It's a different show. It's a 1 hour, 55-minute kind of show, but we still stack it with 13 songs. So it's just kind of song after song. It's much more of a party. Lots of dance moves. It's obviously in that amazing gluttony atmosphere. It's at 6:30 every night, so it's at the perfect time to kind of, finish work, grab a drink, and then come on down. Because the thing is, when you go to parties or bars and stuff, the playlist is the 70s.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of that playlist, but live. Four piece vocals, 5 piece band. It's really special. And as I said, we have completely revamped the set list, and this one more than the other one. I think we've added 7 new songs out of 13. So over half the set list is complete brand new, and we are extremely excited about it.
If you wanted to make me even more excited, if you threw in a bit of Village People, like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
I am your biggest fan. You know that. I mean, despite the parents' situation, I don't want to argue with the parents. However, speaking of parents, I do have a bit of a thing with my mum and dad who are trying to outrate me for the number one fan spot. My mum and dad adore you guys. In fact, you're the only reason they get out to the Adelaide Fringe. The
So exciting.
It's that pool
And
car.
I think that's awesome about our show because it's a multi-generational show. You can enjoy it if you're 86 and you can enjoy it if you're six. This music is timeless, so it's a great way to kind of take all of the generations of a family out and have a good time at the Fringe.
Now, so obviously 10 years in now, has the joy changed? What you get out of it personally, has it changed? Does it get better? How do you feel about the show now?
It's the joy hasn't changed. We always say kind of that same feeling that we had when we first started singing together as a quartet in that classroom. That's still the way we feel every time we sing.
Yeah.
So we get to just share that magic with more and more people, which is really, really cool. It has changed a lot. We've been on the cruise ships now for 18 months or so, so that's been a big kind of change because we get to travel to all of these places. But the reality is we're four best mates singing together. So if we can continue doing that as much as we can, then we're happy.
And that shows as well when you see the show. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone in Adelaide that hasn't seen the 64 yet. If you haven't, you need to get out and get some tickets, everyone. But one thing that really strikes me about the four of you on stage, not just the four of you, but the band members as well,
Mm,
the camaraderie that is on stage, all having
yeah.
the joke with one another, paying each other out, all that kind of stuff.
100%. Like I like to think the difference between our show and say other shows is that if we make a mistake, we'll absolutely bully that person on stage. We'll call it out and laugh at them. You know what I mean? It's a concert. It's a fun atmosphere, and that's what I think. We just want to have fun. And by us having fun, the audience have fun. It doesn't have to be completely perfect every time, although it's good when it is. But it's just if we're having fun, that's all we can ask for.
Now, look, as we go out, one last question for you, and I think I press
Mm,
you on this all the time, but obviously we started off with the 60s, we're doing the 70s. Is there,
I
where
knew this
I'm
was
going,
coming.
you know exactly where I'm going, but is there talk at all? Is something on the drawing table of an 80s show?
There is. It's on the drawing table. It
Yeah.
hasn't been. It hasn't. It's not anywhere other than the drawing table. But we are listening to a lot of kind of 80s music and kind of going. oh, this could be cool. And also more modern stuff even than the 80s as well, because we've realized that we've kind of got this style. We've got it's the 60s and 70s kind of style. It's the four-part harmony, almost kind of do what but not. And we can make that any song really, we can make it into that style. We did our 10-year show at 10-year anniversary show in September at Futures Theatre, and we did Angels by Robbie Williams as a tribute. Lachlan did it as a tribute to his mum, and that, that just shows that that kind of amazing modern song, we made it our own, and we kind of injected those harmonies into it, and everyone really loved it. So I think that's kind of made us think, maybe let's try and expand out a little bit,
Um,
which is exciting. It's on the horizon.
I'm here for it. I got to tell you,
Oh
I mean, I'm sure you know this song. I hope you know this song, but Take On Me, Aha.
yeah,
Your voice would match that song. Morton Harkett was the lead singer of that band, but yeah, that song phenomenal, and that guy's
yeah,
voice totally equal with yours. Um,
totally.
Hey, so much fun. Like I said, as always, I wish you all the best. I know that you've got a lot more gigs to do, a lot more shows to do, traveling around before you even get to Adelaide. I wish you
Yes,
all the best, and please
thank you.
have as many Coke Zeros or Red Bulls, whatever you need, to be all right
Mm.
for us here in Adelaide.
Yes, we absolutely will. We're so excited. We're counting down the days until the 20th of February, let me tell you.
Ben Francis, thank you for your time, and I cannot wait to see you here in Adelaide. Cheers.
Thank you. See you at the Fringe.